Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. I'm super excited to be here again today. Super, super, super excited. And I really appreciate God for the opportunity to see you once again. If you are watching me live, I'm so much excited. If you are watching me after now, I am also excited to be meeting with you. My name is Olafisuye Ige. I am a life coach and I love to talk to people about growth, about development, about personal development, and about growth, about purpose. Many things around life generally, right? That is what I love to talk to people about. And today you'll be learning something very special. You'll be learning something that is very important to your progress in life. You'll be learning something very germane to your personal development. Should I even say personal development? Let me say to your overall development. To your overall development, what you'll be learning tonight is, seriously great, seriously interesting. So, this is what I want you to do for me. If you are already live, I want you to tell me your name and where you are watching me from. Tell me your name and where you are watching me from. And I sincerely want to appreciate all those that have watched this, this series previously and have given their feedbacks. Because one thing that is peculiar to growth is the ability to receive feedbacks. All right. That's one thing we call adaptability. Your ability to be able to adjust to changes around and to people's suggestions and yeah, for example, today this particular series is not going to be more than an hour, 60 minutes maximum. All right, I really hope that we are going to finish even before 60 minutes. So I want you to tell me your name and where you are watching me from. I would um use about 5 to 3 minutes to take that. Tell me your name and where you are watching me from, your name and where you are watching me from. Once again, I'm so much excited. In fact, I'm elated to be having this particular conversation with you. For some of us that we've seen the flyer already, you know what I want to talk about. But if you are new here, you don't know what I want to talk about, I'm going to open the veil shortly. All right. I'm going to tell you what I want to talk about, and you will know that what I want to talk about is very, very important. In fact, I am of the opinion that every living being should have what I want to talk about, right? Should definitely have what I want to talk about. It's very important to your progress in life. It's very important to you achieving success. You remember the theme of this series is good success. It's very important for you to achieve success in life. Right. And again, let me do a brief recap of what we discussed last week. All right. Last week, I spoke on success beyond wealth and fame. All right. Redefining success beyond wealth and fame. Basically, the summary of what I said is that success should not be streamlined to fame and wealth. All right. There are more perspectives to success than just wealth and fame, right? For example, personal development, self improvement. Basically, my definition of success is your ability to be able to reach your goals. Simple. As small your goal, irrespective of how small your goals are, your ability to be able to accomplish your goal, that makes you a success or that makes you successful, right? So I'm so much excited, and without any further ado, I will go right. I will get straight up into today's conversation. So now we want to talk about creating your vision. Again, creating your vision. How do you create your vision? And I said, your ability to be able to create your vision is your blueprint, is your roadmap to success. If you can create your vision. If you are listening to me out there, if you can create your vision, then you have what I will call blueprints. You have what I will call your architectural drawing, right? You have what I will call your roadmap to success. You know, one thing we need to understand is that success is a journey. I hope you can say that with me, that success is a journey. Success is a journey. Success is a journey. Success is a journey, not a destination. So you need vision, and that vision must be created. All right. Let me quickly talk to you. What is vision? All right. Let me move. Okay. Now, so what is vision, or what is a vision? Now, before I start defining what vision is, because whenever we talk about vision, we need to put context into it, because vision could mean a lot of things. But you know, for a primary 5 students, if we are to define vision, we will say vision is basically sight. All right. And you know, for some of us, our sight is already battered. That is why you will use corrective glasses. All right. So as to adjust our vision. Because if our vision is not adjusted, our perception, our view of life is already contaminated. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when we talk about vision, we talk about sight. We talk about your ability to see. Your ability to see, or should I call it the way you see things? So that is your vision, the way you see things. All right. So now let me bring it to the concept of personal growth and development. Let me bring it to the concept of vision, concept of purpose. Let me bring it to the concept of success. How is vision related to success? And I have the first definition here. I said vision is your guiding principle. Your vision is your guiding principle. Your vision acts as a guiding principle, providing direction and purpose to your journey. So the question you need to ask yourself, if you are listening to me now, is that what is my guiding principle? What is my guiding principle? What are the principles that direct my decisions? We'll still get there shortly. Another definition I have here is that vision ignites and fuels. A clear vision, listen to me, a clear vision ignites passion. A clear vision fuels your drive to make it a reality. If you have a desire in your heart and you found out that you are not accomplishing that desire, is because you do not have a clear vision. Because when the vision is clear, then passion is ignited. It's like adrenaline added to it, or fuel added to your fire. So vision is very important. Vision is very important. Another thing you need to know about vision is that vision shapes your decision. I hope somebody will really get that tonight. That your vision shapes your decision. If you ever wonder why you do the way you do, all right, just like that book, why you act the way you do, why you make certain decisions, or basically, if you ever wonder why some people make certain decisions, it's because of their vision. Because your vision informs your choices. Your vision dictates your choices. That is vision for you. Now, let's look at other perspective to vision. Vision is your roadmap or blueprints. Your vision is your roadmap. You know what a roadmap is? All right, Google Map. Let's use Google Map. Right? If you want to move from one direction to the other, that is your vision. You know, when I was thinking about this during the week, this next definition of vision came to me. I said, your vision is your way, your vision is your truth, and your vision is your life. Your vision is your path, the way you go, that is your vision. Your vision is your truth, your direction, your instruction, and your vision is what you will become. I hope you are learning something interesting about vision tonight. So vision is what will help you to get to that desired destination. Another thing you need to learn about vision, I wrote here, number 6, is that vision is your hindsight. Vision is your hindsight. Vision is your insight, and vision is your foresight. Now, what's the difference between the three? Vision is your ability to see the past. Your vision is not only to see what is ahead. Seeing what is ahead is very, very important. But your ability to learn from the past, your ability to go back to history. You know, one of the things that is lacking in this generation is that we are in a generation where people fail to learn from history. We are in a generation where people fail to consider history. So, but when you have the right vision, or the way I will put it, when you have the clear vision, you learn from the past. Many a times, the reason why you are not making the expected progress is because you don't learn from the past. You don't learn from the past mistakes. You don't learn from the past success. Because one thing we've learned about success is that success can be replicated. But if success will be replicated, you must learn, how was I able to achieve this particular result? Vision. Yeah, vision. Vision is insights, ability to look within, your ability to look inside yourself, because there are so much potentials inside of you. So your ability to look within, that's your vision. And vision is also foresight, your ability to see ahead, your ability to see 10 years to come. That is vision. All right, now let me quickly look at the importance of vision. Now, why am I considering vision as part of the component of good success? Why is vision so important? Number 1, for clarity. Is it clarity or clarity? Right? Whichever one you choose. But vision helps in clarity. Vision gives you a clear picture of your desired future, helping you to stay focused and motivated. A lot of people, the reason why they have not achieved or the reason why they are not maximizing their full potential is because they lack vision. That substance that can help a man to stay motivated, that is vision. That is vision. It helps you stay motivated. When it's clear, it gives you a clear picture. Now, don't worry. I'm going to show you tonight how you can create your own vision. You know, sometimes we have vision, but tonight you will also learn whether your vision is filled up enough, is in its best shape. So vision helps in clarity. Number 2, vision helps in intentionality. With a vision, you can be proactive and intentional in your approach rather than reactive. When I wrote this down, I said everybody is active, right? Don't let me say everybody is active. Let me say many people are active, because we have people who are active and we have people who are passive, right? So, but what kind of active are you? Right? Are you proactive or you are reactive? When you have vision, a clear vision helps you to be intentional, irrespective of the challenges you face, because you have a clear idea of where you are going to. You become intentional about it. So you become proactive, a professional active, or a professional actor. So vision helps you in intentionality. And lastly, vision helps in transformation. You see, before you see things begin to change around you, things must change within you. Let me say that again. If you ever want things to change around you, focus on things changing within you, and vision will help you change things within you. That's very true. Vision will help you change things within you. Achieving your vision can lead to your personal growth and create a lasting positive change. So don't forget the importance of vision. I have CIT: clarity, intentionality, and transformation. All right, now let me talk to us about what I consider the ingredients of vision. Now, I want you to follow me closely, because it's important that after this session tonight, you go back home and write what I call the vision statement, or your vision statement. So, what are the ingredients of vision? Number one, we have identify your value. Now, listen to me very well. I did not say that the first ingredient of vision is values. No, is identifying your values. You know why I put that there? I intentionally wrote that because I know every one of us, we have values. Yeah, we do. Everybody has something that is, should I call it, worthy? Something that we use as a yardstick to make decisions. That is value. So your problem is not whether you have values or not. Yes, you have value. There's no doubt about it. But you have to be intentional in identifying your values. So the first ingredients of vision is identifying. Maybe I should put ing there. I will update my notes. Identifying your values. Identifying your values. What are those things that hold true to me? What are those things that hold true to me? Identifying your values. Now, this is very, very important. It's important to identify, and I listed some things that I consider as good values. And I use the term grace, GRACE. Number one is growth. You can have your value to be growth. What is growth? Continuous learning and evolving. That it does not matter where I am currently, there is room for improvement. That could be your value. That could be a yardstick to making certain decisions for yourself. So, identifying values. right? So we have growth. Another thing we have here is resilience. What is resilience? Resilience is developing the strength to overcome challenges. You can make that your value. And you see, the sincere truth here is that many of us will have these things as our values already. During the week, I was listening to Pastor Samariemi, and he was talking about a book that somebody gave him when he started out in ministry. And the book, I've forgotten the title of the book, but the book was on leadership. And there's this particular theorem that leaders or leadership is for certain set of people, but the book disproved it. And the book said that the book now listed qualities of leaders, and the book said that if you notice very well that you already have these qualities inside of you. Many of you listening to me tonight, you already have these things as your values already. But it is important you identify it. And how do you identify? Please write it down. Right? Write it down. For it's not everybody that have resilience as their value. But it is important to identify your value. Another value I have here is authenticity. Authenticity. What is authenticity? Is staying true to your principles and beliefs. No matter what, staying true to your principles and beliefs. I have another value here. I have compassion. Compassion. Embracing empathy. Compassion. That could also be your value. And lastly, excellence. Now, I want to see how I can help you. I have some questions here that I believe can help you identify your values. Now, if you are with me on this particular session, I want you to write these questions down and answer these questions sincerely. You can leave me a comment, all right, wherever you are watching me, whether you are watching me on Facebook, on YouTube, leave me a comment. Let me know that you are with me. Write down this question in your notepad. What do you enjoy doing the most and why? Just write it down. This will help you identify what truly matters to you. What do you truly enjoy doing? And why do you enjoy it? Number two, what do you spend a lot of time thinking about? What do you spend a lot of time? What do you spend a lot of time thinking about? Number three, what do you want to be known for? Make sure you are writing this thing down. These questions, write it down. If you already know your values, these questions will help you, because one thing about value is that value evolves. What you hold true today may not be true tomorrow. Now, and when I mean may not be true, is that you may not be so strong. It may not be a strong opinion to you anymore. So still use these questions to checkmate your idea or your perspective about value. So what do you want to be known for? Number four, what do you think is the best way to treat others? Let me say something about it. Some people feel the best way to treat others is to, let them fend for themselves. Let them struggle, then they will understand how to live life. But some people will feel like, oh, no, the way I think others should be treated is that they should be, well taught, well brought up, and then, push them through it. Be with them through the stages. So what do you think is the best way to treat others? And lastly, what makes you proud of yourself? What makes you proud of yourself? All right. The second ingredient of your vision. If you remember the first ingredient, I said identifying your values. The second ingredient is setting your goals. I don't know why I left out ing. It should be present continuous, not just set your goals. Setting your goals. You know the difference between set and setting is the ing, because it is continuous. Your goals sometimes need to be, you need to reset your goals. So set your goals, and there are 3 dimensions to goals. Of course, there are more than 3 dimensions to goals, but I'm mentioning 3 dimensions to goals here. Number 1 is your short-term goals. Hello, listen to me. You should have a daily goal. Have a list of what you want to accomplish today. Start practicing it. Somebody say, I will do it today. I may forget to do it tomorrow. No problem about you forgetting to do it tomorrow. There is no problem with that. Start it now. What do I want to do tomorrow, Sunday? What do I want to do on Monday? Listen to me. I said it last week. I said success is your ability to be able to achieve your goals. If you are able to achieve your short-term goals, then you are successful. Yes. Number 2, we have the medium goals, intermediate objectives that will help you progress towards your vision. It could be something like taking a course, going to school, furthering your education, and you have the long-term goals. These are ambitious, transformative goals that represent your ultimate desire and outcome. So what are your long-term goals? What are your long-term goals? What are your goals to impact a generation or your generation? So the second ingredient of vision is setting your goal. What's the first one? The first one is identifying your values. Now, the third ingredient of vision is visualizing your future. All right, this is a practical section here, and I want you to follow me. All right, it's something practical. Is about 4 stages. All right, so we do it together. It's a practical session. If you are with me, I want you to follow me. Just listen to me. I know it's difficult for a lot of people to use their imagination. If you ask people to think about something, it's sometimes difficult because of their mental capacity. And when I mean mental capacity now, I mean how exposed their mind is, right? So, but let's make it simple. I want you to think about what you want to do on Monday. Make it big. I just want to make it Monday. But the idea behind visualizing your future, you see, I don't want us to see future as 10 years to come. See future as tomorrow. Tomorrow Sunday. See future as Monday next week. See your future as Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, your future is also 5 years to come. Your future is also 10, 20 years to come. But start visualizing what do you want to make happen on Monday. Clearly identify what you want to achieve. Imagine your ideal future without limitations. Can you try that? You see, one way to visualize is maybe probably close your eyes to shut down distractions. Another way to visualize your future is using biro and pen and paper, right? Is visualize your future by writing down. I find journaling very, very easy. I mean, easy to visualize your future. So cultivate the habit of writing. All right. So create something you want to achieve on Monday, on Tuesday, without limitations. What's the next thing? The next thing is create a mental picture. Imagine what you will wear on Monday morning. All right, maybe you're a business person or you're a professional person, you go to your place of work. Okay, what would you wear Monday morning? Just start from something simple as that. Imagine it. Create a mental picture. Keep your vision top of your mind. And you see, the way to keep your vision top of your mind is to create a mental picture of it and make it simple. Make it simple. But there's something I want to add to it. Let me go to the next thing. Is add emotions to it. Tap into emotions. Right? Connect your vision to your art. Imagine what you will hear. If you accomplish that goal on Monday, for example, you want to write your book, how would you feel? Or not, let me say write your book. You want to read a book. You've been trying as much as possible to read a book, but it's been impossible. How would you feel on Monday if you're able to read a chapter? If you don't know what you will feel, just feel happy now, right? Feel joyful. But you see, the interesting thing there is that start experiencing that emotions now. You see, I'm teaching you something powerful tonight. So what would you feel? What would you hear if you are able to make that sales on Monday? What would you see? What would you taste? How would you give yourself a treat? Right? Listen to me. When you tap into emotions, you see, the reason why we fail to accomplish what we are supposed to accomplish is because we've not tapped into the power of our emotions. We've not tapped into the power of our emotions. You see, if you are angry, you know how aggressive you are. If you are joyful, you know how joyful, right? If you are joyful, you know how joyful you are. You know how it will cover your expression. If you also want to achieve your goals, tap into emotions. The way to see something to the end is to tap into emotions. Have a mental picture of what the outcome will be, then tap into emotion. You see, the emotion will be like a fuel that will drive you to your destination. And lastly, practice this regularly. Do it again. Dream big. Have something clear you want to achieve on Monday. Number 2, all right, create a mental picture. Create a mental picture. Imagine it. And I've said it. One way to create a mental picture is maybe you draw it out, write it down. Think about it. Number 3, tap into emotions. What would you feel? What would you do? What would you touch if you're able to achieve this? All right. Now, the 4th ingredients of vision. Number 1, the first ingredient again is identifying your values. The second ingredient is setting your goals. The third ingredient is visualizing your future. And the 4th ingredient is aligning your action. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. There is no fulfillment without action. No matter how you visualize it, it is important you align your actions with your vision. So what do you do? Number 1, your goals. Keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. When you wake up on Monday morning, what I want to do, what do I want to achieve today? Keep it at the forefront of your mind. You know, one way to do it is to say it often. Repeat it to yourself. Keep saying it. Keep talking about it. So, but keep your goals, what you want to do, at the forefront of your mind. Yeah, keep it at the forefront of your mind. Number 2, develop a plan. I wish you can say that with me, a plan, a strategy. Develop a strategy to turn your goals into reality. You know, when I started out reading books, one thing I said is I read a chapter a day or read a page a day. You see, because one thing you need to understand is that wherever you want to get to in life, knowledge is very important. And many knowledge or most knowledge are hidden in books. So whether I feel like reading or not, whether I love to read or not, I must read. So what do I do? To make reading easier for me, I created a strategy. So I read a page a day. I advanced to reading a chapter a day. Do you understand what I'm saying? I read a page a day. I advance to reading a chapter a day. This is very, very important. The third one is take consistent, purposeful action to achieve your goals. So be consistent in achieving your goals. Do it again. Go back to your goals, create a strategy, do it again. Go do it again. You see, consistency is the bedrock of success. That's very true. Consistency is the bedrock of success. You know, I love a quote by Denzel Washington. He said, without commitment, you can't begin a thing. But more importantly, without consistency, you can't finish. Let me say that again. He said, without commitment, you can't start something. You must commit to it. He said, but more importantly, without consistency, you can't finish it. So you must do it consistently, right? You must do it consistently. Now, let's look at overcoming obstacles. That is another ingredient of vision. Because one thing there is that because I said vision does not mean you will not face challenges. So, but the question here is, how do you overcome obstacles? How do you overcome challenges? Number one, adaptability. Okay, so in your journey to success, you will face obstacles. You see, one of the ideas that I think many of us should start having now is never to run for problems. Look for problems and find solutions to it. Solve problems. Your success story is in your ability to solve problems. What problems have you encountered and have you solved? How did you do it? Share your experience with us. Number two, perseverance. Persist in the face of setbacks, knowing that your vision is worth fighting for. I want you to say to yourself, my vision is worth fighting for. Thank you. My vision is worth fighting for. And that's very true. Your vision is worth fighting for. So persevere. It will take time before you get to that mark. Persevere. Number three, support system. Listen to me. This is very, very important. Listen. There is an axiom that says, I don't know, I've quoted this thing many times. I think I need to look for somebody the person that said it. There's an axiom that says, if you want to go fast in life, walk alone. But if you want to go far in life, work with the right set of people. Surround yourself with people. Surround yourself with people who will encourage and empower you. Listen to me. You are not Mike Tyson. You can't do everything. You need a support system. It is a must. You need people. Go and, if you cannot look at your bank of friends and be able to identify 1, 2, 3 that When things get tough, these are people I will go back to. Because if you are really working towards success, things will become tough. You will get to points where you feel like giving up. But the kind of people you surround yourself with will be your solace during this time. All right. Now, I guess we're almost coming to the end. If you have any question, I think it's high time for you to start putting this on the comment box. If you have any questions, start putting it on the comment box, then I will answer your questions. Another thing we need to look out is celebrating milestone. You know, this is one thing a lot of us really do not do. Because just like I said, and that's why I started with success is beyond wealth and fame. Celebrate your progress. All right? Celebrate your progress. It is important you celebrate your progress. Recognize your progress. A lot of people really do not recognize, they do not acknowledge that you just finished the course is worth celebrating. You know, the problem that many of us have is the problem that the disciples of Jesus had. When Jesus wanted to multiply 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. I hope I'm correct. Yeah. When he wanted to multiply it, and they had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes, and they came to Jesus and asked him, Oga, there is no food here, only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. They belittled the importance or the value of what they have. Don't downgrade. Always acknowledge your progress. Because you are doing well. You are doing well. So acknowledge and celebrate your success, no matter how small. Number 2, share with others. Let people know. Invite your support system to join you in the celebration of your victories. Tell somebody, I just finished the course. Yes. Tell somebody, I just finished reading a book. Share it with others. Number 3, or the third thing about celebrating your milestone is recharge. Take time to reflect and rejuvenate so you can continue your journey with renewed energy. All right. Now I'm coming to the end of this, and there's something I need to talk about before we go. Before we end this particular session. The last thing I want to talk about on the ingredients of vision is reviewing and refining. Actually, it should be redefining, reviewing and redefining. And what's that saying? Is regularly review your progress and assess what's working or need adjustments. Do it regularly. Reflect, review your progress. You see, success is hard work, garnished with smart work. Success is hard work, garnished with smart work. So it is important you regularly review your progress. How far have I gone? Number 2, adapt. Be willing to modify your plans or goals as your circumstances or priorities may change. That is something about adapt. Your location may change. Things may change about you. Next, refine. Continuously refine your goals to keep it aligned with your evolving values and aspiration. So adjust it again. Do it again. Look at what tools are people using now. Adjust it again. Do it again. Learn the new skills. You see, one thing I can promise you is that you will definitely get there. Certainly. I can promise you that. Now, to tidy this thing up, I want to talk to you about the formula for vision statements. What I consider formula for vision statements. Number 1, or should I say, formula for vision statement equal to your core values plus your goals plus your desired outcome. Your core values plus your goals plus your desired outcome. Write that down. Make sure you write it down. My core values, my goals, and my desired outcome. That is your formula for vision statement. And so one thing I want to encourage you to do is for you to write down your vision statement. Write it. You know what the Bible said in Habakkuk chapter 2? It said, write the vision statement. Write it. Make it plain upon tables. Write it and put it on your social media. This is my vision. This is where I want to get to. You know, lastly, I shared here my vision, my personal vision. All right, let me make it big so that you can see it. Here is my personal vision. Is to inspire and empower individuals globally to discover, learn, and grow through innovative technology and personal development, fostering a community dedicated to continuous learning and development. Yeah, you can have something like this. To inspire and empower individuals. The reason why I am doing this session is to inspire you. Even if it is just 2-3 persons that will hear me, is to inspire a generation, both locally and internationally. And why or what am I aiming to do? To help you discover, learn, and grow through innovative technology and personal development, fostering a community dedicated to growth. Fostering a community dedicated to continuous learning. You see, I want to lead a generation that know that it does not matter. We don't get to the apex. We don't get to the top of our career. We keep pushing. There is, after professor, there is emeritus professor. We keep discovering. We keep entering into dimensions. And that's my goal. That's my aim. You see, I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things here today, but this is your take-home assignment. Please, I want you to go back home and create a vision statement for yourself. You see, create it and tag me. You can tag me on Facebook at Igegod, IGEGOD. All right, create your vision statement. It's 5 years ago, this was not my vision statement. All right, so your vision statement can be refined, but make sure you create it. Again, your formula for vision, your formula for vision is what? Your core values, your goals, and your desired outcome. C plus G plus D, CGD. So your core values, your desired outcome plus your goals. What do you hope to see in a generation? Now, this does not only apply to your personal life, it also applies to your business. Make sure, try as much as possible to bring this to a reality. All right. With this little presentation of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not confuse you that it is important you create your vision. Create it. Create it. Create your vision. Have your values. Have your goals. Set your actions aright. Visualize. Right? Visualize. All right. So thank you once again. Thank you so much for joining me. I have done my part. Just like I heard someone said, right? It's left for you to also do your part. And I really want to encourage you, please do your part. All right? Yeah. So do your part. Do your part by practicing, put to work what I've taught you today. All right? Create your own vision. Share it with me. All right? I want to see it. I want to know that, yeah, you are making progress. All right? You are making progress. Thank you once again for joining me. For everyone that joined me, whether on Facebook or on YouTube, thank you so much. I'm so much excited to be doing this. I will see you again next week. But before I go, I want to inform you about a conference coming up August 5th to 11th. August 5th to 11th, August 5th, 2024 to 11th of August 2024. The theme of the conference is understanding the cost of success. You see, success comes at a price. All right, there is a cost to achieving what you want to achieve in life, and we've identified 7 costs of success, and we're inviting 8 guests to come and speak on these costs. All right. So you can't afford to miss it. All right. I want you to try as much as possible, register, invite someone. When the flyer is out, hopefully by next week, when the flyer is out, make sure you invite others. You don't want to miss it, because you see, my desire is to see you successful. Oh my goodness. I want to see you making progress. I want to see you satisfied in what you are doing. I want to see that sense of fulfillment, that you are not confused of purpose. You are not confused of where you are going. And I want to lead a generation where we know that growth is eternal. We keep growing, we keep learning. All right. Thank you once again. My name is Olafisoyi John again. Until next week, that we'll see again. Let me sign out. God bless you.